Hello everyone, Flashy username here, back again with some more Pokemon TCG content. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be clicking the standard profile, and we're actually going to be playing the Palkia standard deck. Shout out to my friend Max, who's letting me borrow this for today. So we're going to go ahead and run this. This is one of the better decks in the format, and we got about 2 hours of practice with it. We're going to go ahead and play a few games today, and see how well we can do with it. Okay, we found an opponent. We don't know what deck they're on, unlike in Theme Deck. We'll call heads. Okay, and we'll be going first. I always like to go first, no matter the format. Our hand has not very much to do with it, but we at least had basic Pokemon in it, and an Iridia. We'll be throwing a Manaphy out front, and our Radiant Greninja in the back. We're saying done. Lava Ball is going to probably find us a Sobble. And that's going to probably be our turn. They are on the Calyrex VMAX Shadow Rider. I haven't seen this deck yet, so we're going to go ahead and have an interesting game here, I think. Yes. I'd like to draw two, maybe an energy. A bucket. Excellent. Well, they got an Indeedee. Over the turn, they may heal 20 damage from their Pokemon. Okay, that's pretty decent. We will be using the Level Ball. Level Ball will find us a Sobble. We actually probably should have Capricious Bucketed first. Sequencing of turns is very important in this deck. So we'll use our bucket, get 2 basic water energies. And we will use Radiant Greninja's ability. Concealed cards, discard an energy. And draw 2 cards. We found another Drizzle. Drizzle is very useful for us, although it's not exactly what we want right now. I don't know if we're going to be committing any more energy to our Pokemon. We'd rather use it for a Palkia. Yeah. Okay. We'll pass our turn. No energy commitment, and my webcam is down. Our opponent's playing a Great Ball. Finding their Shadow Rider Calyrex V. And we can see what that finally does when they commit it to their bench. Let's take a look at it. Bug Catcher. Very interesting choice for a standard deck. Oh, they get to choose 2 Pokemon, put 5 damage on it, or we can't play any special energies or stadium cards. Fortunately for us, this deck plays no special energies, but we do play a few stadium cards, which are very useful for our deck's operation. What do you got for Galarian Rapidash? Put 1 damage Pokemon until we have 100 HP remaining, or it does 90 damage. Ooh, up to 1 for additional 30 for every one we have. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We'll use our Radiant Greninja. Concealed cards, draw 2 cards. We'd like to get as much information as we can before we start using any of our cards to search for other cards. Okay, this Quick Ball is going to be an excellent draw. We're going to go ahead and discard probably the Switcher, Cross Switcher. We will get our Palkia, Origin Form Palkia. Palkia on the bench. We'll put this down. We'll also go ahead and get an energy on it. Drizzle. I think Drizzle is going to go ahead and search for something. Yes, it will. I think we're going to go ahead and search for the Evolution Incense. Going to go ahead and use that next turn to find a Inteleon, assuming Inteleon is in our deck. Let's make sure it is. So we'll go ahead and do that. Get the Evolution Incense. We can use Iridia this turn, find some lovely things. So might as well. Yeah, we'll use the Iridia. We gotta find another Water-type Pokemon and a item. So we'll go ahead and find a Scoop Up Net and another Sobble. Commit the Sobble to our bench. And there's not much else that we need to do this turn. So we will go ahead and say that we're done. Well, maybe one more Quick Ball for another Sobble. No, we're done. Nothing more to commit to our bench. In my mind, the next turn we're going to go ahead and use Inteleon to find a Super Switch, 2 of them. Then we're going to scoop it up, use another Inteleon on, well, use a Drizzle on our Sobble. Find yet another card. We're going to go ahead and take out the Galarian Rapidash, I think. Okay, this guy gets to speed up some psychic energy. All psychic Pokemon do 30 more damage. Okay. I'm not sure this Indeedee is going to be doing any action. Okay, so let's go ahead and Drizzle. We're going to go find a way to switch our Palkia in. I think we got a trainer that lets us get an energy on it. Yes. Let's see what supporter we have. I think her name is Melanie. That's the one. We'll get Melanie. And we're going to also use Inteleon to get a water bucket. Oh, we got the Origin Form Palkia. Excellent. How much damage do you do? 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to all your Pokemon. I don't think you have enough, to be honest. We'll go ahead. I don't think we need the Inteleon quite yet. But I would like another basic Pokemon on our bench. So we'll go ahead, Quick Ball. Discard Quick Ball. We'll find a Zigzagoon. Actually, let's look at what they got. Let's see how much damage we can do right now. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, plus 60. So that's 250 damage total we can do, I think, if my math is right. So we cannot take out this Shadow Rider Calyrex. But we might as well go ahead and get a Palkia at that point. Go ahead, get rid of the Zigzagoon, get the other Palkia. Put Palkia into play. We will retreat this Manaphy. And we will use Subspace Swell. 220. Looks like my math was a little bit off, about by 30. We got a Tool Jammer, and we got a Ordinary Rod. Ordinary Rod's a pretty good card. We have a full bench though, and let's see what they can do. Let's see, you can attach a Psychic Pokemon. So they can do a max of, it looks like 30 times 4 is what I would assume, plus 10. So that's 130 damage, which is it's not quite enough for a 2-hit kill on Palkia. It's going to be a 3-hit kill on Palkia. Next turn, we're probably going to go ahead and... oh, they're switching something out. They might be taking out our Greninja. Greninja is probably one of the best cards. No, they're not. Maybe they're getting their Calyrex V form. The VMAX, it already is. It already is. Gardevoir. Top 2 decks put any basic energy cards on Pokemon. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, it's our turn. Well then. We can take out this Rapidash, and they don't have any energies committed to any of their Pokemon. So let's see what happens. We're going to Evolution Intent for the Inteleon. Inteleon's going to go on the Drizzle. Yes, we'll find 2 cards, thank you. We will find 2 cross switches. Thank you very much. What else will we be doing? We can still use an Iridia to evolve our Palkia. But cross switch, we'll go ahead and take out the Galarian Rapidash. We'll go ahead and take out this Galarian Rapidash. Get our Palkia up there. Let's see, we can also do some more things. What else should we be doing? Level Ball, Tool Jammer, Scoop Up Net. Scoop Up Net is one thing I like. We'll go ahead and scoop up this Inteleon. Commit a new Sabo to our bench. And we can actually commit a new Inteleon to our Drizzle here. We will use the Inteleon's ability. We will go ahead and find the bucket. We'll go ahead and find the other Scoop Up Net. So let's go ahead and get us some more value for next turn. Actually, how much damage do we got? We got enough damage to take this out. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. That's 200 damage. Actually, no, we don't have enough damage. So we have the choice belt. Okay, so yes, that is enough. So we got the choice belt. Stay done. This deck does a lot of tutoring. If you guys haven't noticed yet, we do a lot of searching through our deck for a lot of cards. These are the last energies in our deck, so we got to be very careful with that. Fortunately, our Palkia Origin form is capable of taking care of those. Getting them back from the graveyard, we'll discard Water Energy. See what we can get off the top of our deck. We've got another Super Switch, and we got the extra Palkia, so I'll go ahead and put that here. We will be putting a Choice Belt on our Palkia Origin form, and using our Subspace Swell. 230? 230, exactly enough. We got 2 energy cards, 2 prize cards, Path to the Peak. Ah, Pokemon with Roblox have no text, so that's going to be pretty good if we had it last turn, but unfortunately we do not. We'll see if we're able to do anything. Underworld Door? Yes, sir. So they have 3 energies, so 3 times 30, we have 100 damage looking at us. What do you got here? We got our routes. Switch this with one of your benched Pokemon. Not quite what I'm interested in. They've got 120 damage. Now they got a boss's order. Will they be taking out our Radiant Greninja? No, they're attacking our Palkia again. Questionable choice. Okay. Let's see what we can do. We can actually take out this Indeedee. So what we will be doing is we'll be using our Star Portal ability. 1, 2, and 3 might as well. 1, 2, and 3 here. I believe Boss's Order is enough to take out this Indeedee. Because we did 230 damage last turn. They've committed their routes to their bench. We'll go ahead and we'll subspace well. I think that should be just enough. There we go. We've taken 2 prize cards, and that is the game. So this deck's pretty powerful. It does a lot of thinking. It requires a lot of sequencing for the way that you play it. But we'll go ahead and run back one more game so you guys see some more action. And I'll see you then. And we're back. We have found another opponent, Skydragon 570. We don't know what deck they're on, but they have a fancy deck box, so I'm going to assume it's on something good. We lost a coin flip. Let's see if they know to send us... Oh, we're going first. Okay, well we've got a Sobble up front. Sobble's going to be going ahead and using his ability. Hopefully they don't have a 1 energy attack. Evolution in a sense is going to be very nice for us. Yeah. Sobble up front. Manaphy on the bench. What I fear the most is them taking out our Sobble immediately. So I hope we don't see that. We'll say done here. And they got a Mr. Rhyme. I've never seen Mr. Rhyme before. Search for 3 item cards, reveal them. So it's not going to be taking out our Sobble anytime soon. Since we don't have a Sobble to be dead, I think we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. There's nothing for us to do here. But next turn we'll be using our Christmas Bucket, our Evolution Incense, to get our Sobble evolved. Finding a Quick Ball. Quick Ball, discard Cross Switcher to get Radiant Greninja. Radiant Greninja, discard a Water Energy. Ultra Ball, maybe Iridia. They've got a Radiant Greninja and a Water Bucket as well. It's a very popular line of moves. So they're probably going to have some more Water Energy in their hand. Yes, with that Christmas Bucket, they're guaranteed to have Water Energy in their hand. Let's see how it plays out. They're going to go ahead and search for 3 item cards, discard, draw 2 cards. Going to be doing a lot of drawing, it looks like. I wonder what this Snom is going to be doing. Maybe it's just there for the Find Ice. Maybe it's there for something else. Only time will tell. They're going to be tutoring for 3 cards. Pretty good. Although we're also going to be tutoring for about 3 cards next turn as well, I believe. We'll be tutoring for quite a lot more than 3 if you count the energies. The real question is, if we use Sobble's Keep Calling ability to get our bench loaded up on Sobble, they got a Heavy Ball. I'm not too sure what they're looking for with that Heavy Ball. They've got their Radiant Greninja in play. We've got a Water Energy. We will go ahead and use our Evolution Incense. We will find our Drizzle. Let's see if we have the Inteleon in our deck. Inteleon is not in our deck. That means that it is currently prized up. So that's something to keep in mind. So we'll go ahead and get this Drizzle into our hand. Let's think. So with this Drizzle, we're going to go ahead and find a Quick Ball. Yes, please. Thank you. We'll go ahead and find this Quick Ball. Quick Ball. Thank you. We'll discard one of its switches. Now if we scoop up, that means we got to put the guy on our bench, correct? We'll figure it out soon. Quick Ball, we'll discard Cross Switch. Maybe Water Energy. We don't have the Inteleon, so Cross Switch might have had some extra value. But we're getting our Radiant Greninja. Radiant Greninja down. Setting up our nice card advantage engine. We're going to go ahead and use Radiant Greninja's ability. Discard a Water. Draw 2 cards. We've got yet another Iridia. We'll go ahead and use the Iridia. We're going to go ahead and find Palkia and a... Not too sure what we find to go with the Palkia. I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and find a Another Drizzle, something to find another Drizzle is what I'm thinking about. So a level ball here. Palkia on the bench. Level ball to get a Drizzle. Sobble. My apologies, Sobble. We'll put Sobble into play. We will go ahead and use our Capricious Bucket. Get 2 water energies into our hand. We're going to load one up on the Palkia. Hopefully we don't get a counterattack anytime soon. And that should be it for our turn. I don't think we have any uses for anything else in our deck. So next turn I believe we're going to get another Drizzle. We can use that by scooping up our first one. Using that to find... We use that to find the lady who suits up an energy on our Palkia. I cannot remember her name. After that, we'll have a full bench. A full bench is equal to 100 damage, plus 20, 40, 140, so that's 200. So we might need to find a Zigzagoon or something to buff our Palkia's Origin Strike. Acerola. We reveal a hand and they draw a card for each trainer card. Oh my goodness. So now not only do they know what they're working with, but they've drawn 4 cards. Quite a bit of cards. Quick Ball. We'll be seeing what they find. Well, they discarded the card. A Pokemon looks like. They got a Frostmoth. Evolved from Snom. 90 damage, Ice Dance. Okay, it's a pretty good card. This deck seems like the kind of deck that we're going to want to bring in the stadium. I think Path to the Peak is what it's called. Make sure that they don't have anything to use their abilities. Yes, sir. We both got Manapees on our bench, although I don't think either of us are attacking the bench. Snowleaf Badge. You can evolve to Glaceon. What do you do? It has no retreat cost and no weakness. Okay, well, we don't have any steel types, and your retreat cost... Well, if you're getting into play, you're probably not going to be retreating. Mr. Rhyme is going to go ahead and do his thing. Capricious Bucket, a Switch Cart, and a Quick Ball. Okay, well we found the Origin Form Palkia, which is probably the best thing that we could have done. So we'll get Origin Form Palkia up. Now we need to do a little bit of thinking. We want to start killing. We got murder on our minds. Glaceon. Search for a deck that evolved from this Pokemon, put it onto this Pokemon, and then shuffle. So we cannot quite get a cross switch. Well, we can, but that would empty our hands, leave us empty-handed. And if we use Iridia to find a Sobble, or a Drizzle... yeah, so I think we're going to Ultra Ball, discard Palpad and Scoop Up Net. Find the Drizzle. Then we're going to use the Drizzle to find the other trainer that we're looking for, so we'll get a Scoop Up Net and Palpad. Actually, we could have used Scoop Up Net to, yeah, we could have used Scoop Up Net to get that other Sobble on our bench. So we'll actually keep that Scoop Up Net, because Scoop Up Net's very valuable. We'll get rid of the Iridia. Look at the Drizzle. Yep, that was a little bit of a misplay on our part. This deck does require a lot of focus, though. Yes, we will be searching for a trainer. We'll be searching for... I hope she's not in the prizes, but yes, a Melanie. We'll be searching for a Melanie. Using Melanie to get an energy attached to our Palkia. Capricious Bucket and a Heavy Ball. We might as well check what the Heavy Ball sees. We got a Palkia and a Sobble. Okay, well the Sobble's very nice, and the Inteleon is there as well. We'll be taking the Sobble. Putting the Sobble into play. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we will have enough damage to take out this Mr. Rhyme, thankfully, because they committed another Pokemon to their bench. So we'll be playing the Drizzle. We'll retreat the Drizzle, get our Palkia. We'll use our Bucket. Get 2 more energies. Because I believe that Arc Ninja has an ability. Discard an energy. Let's see, we got a Quick Ball, another Palkia, Scoop Up Net. So unfortunately we don't need anything to do anything else, so we'll go ahead and Subspace as well. Take out this Mr. Rhyme. 2 prize cards. We got the Origin Form Palkia, and we got the Boss's Order. Boss's Order is a pretty good card. It lets us snipe something that we want taken out. So let's see what we got. We can use a scoop up net if we wish to commit another Pokemon to our bench. They've got the Frosmoth. Oh yes, Path to the Peak. That's one that we play as well. Thank you. So that means that neither of our Greninjas are doing anything. So that's why they probably committed it to the front. Frosmoth. We're going to go ahead and probably snipe out one of their V Pokemon. If they don't have the Glaceon, we'll go ahead and take that out. I'm expecting them to use their cart, actually. Yes, sir. What I expect is they're going to cart, deal 30 damage to us, and then get that Glaceon V Max going. Quick Ball. Another basic Pokemon. Are they going to commit another Pokemon to their bench? I'm not sure what Glaceon V Max does for them, but we'll see. What are you? You're a Mantine. Okay. Water energies. And I missed what they searched for. Oh my goodness. That's alright. Expecting you're going to play it. Pitch up Pyukumuku. During one of your turn, if this card's in your hand, you may... Okay. Well, I guess we don't need to read it. Let's see what they've got. They're going to be doing a lot of actions. This is the way the standard is. Mostly it's going to be a lot of one person waiting for the other person to do something. Acerola going back in the deck. Same with Iridia. Both of those are very good trainer cards. We're going to go ahead and scoop up one of our Drizzles. Ice Dance. Suiting some more energies up on this. Now we have to be worried about what do you do. 120 damage and discard a Stadium in play. So that's not going to be enough damage. It's going to be 150 damage to our Palkia. So I'm not sure why they're doing that, because that's going to just die to a counterattack. And it's going to discard the Stadium in place. So we're going to have ability to use our Greninja while they will not. Oh, nope, back to Greninja in the front. It looks like they saw that coming. Maybe they're trying to set up a switch. Okay. Well, we've got a Quick Ball. Yeah, it looks like they saw something. Maybe they misclicked. So we're going to scoop up net one of these Drizzles. Boss's order, take out that, Go ahead, get you here. We will be searching for a trainer card, yes please. Let's see, we got a Leon, a Marnie, and a Roxanne. We don't quite need anything at the moment, to be honest. Let's see what we got. We'll get another scoop up net. We don't need anything. Palkia into play. We're going to use our boss's order. And we're going to go ahead and take out this Glaceon. We'll put this energy. We can't use our fellow because we've got a Radiant Greninja here. But we will subspace Swell on this Glaceon VMAX. 240. Claim 2 prize cards. Training Court is excellent. It lets us use our Path to the Peak again. We still have not found the Inteleon. Let's see what this Starmie is capable of doing. Let's see. 50 times all the energy attached to our opponent's Pokemon. That's only 150 damage, unfortunately, for them. So I don't think they have any kind of recourse against us. Even if we only have 2 cards in hand, I think we still have this game. I did quite like having all those cards in hand, but you know what? We've got the board presence to make up for it. Heavy Ball is doing nothing for us as far as I'm aware. It's nothing that we can use in our bench. They've got quite the Miltank. This does 20 less damage for his attacks. Takes no damage from the opponent's attacks. Okay. Ah yes, you take no damage from V Pokemon, of course. So let's think. We can use Star Portal and get up our Radiant Greninja, who does 90 damage to 2 of our opponent's Pokemon. Unfortunately, this Manaphy is here. So let's think a bit. If only we didn't have our Inteleon prized up, we'd be able to use our Star Portal to log up on one of these Drizzles. Oh, wait a second. Pokemon have no abilities, so we can't even use Star Portal. So that's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and Ordinary Rod. Shuffle 2 basic energies into our deck. 2 basic energies. Now the question is, do we retreat? I don't think we do. This Heavy Ball does nothing. We know that to be true. So we're just going to have to pass turn. I'm not too sure what we have to do with this Miltank, because I know that we don't have the thing that we're looking for. No Heavy Ball, I don't want to use you. Oh, that Miltank is a spicy Miltank. Shauna, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 5 cards. Excellent for you. hopefully we're able to find something nice. Another route. Fortunately, it's going to take them at least another 2 turns to deal with us. Quick Ball, find a basic Pokemon. It's not quite what we're looking for. We'll go ahead and just pass a turn. Nothing to do here. What we're looking for right now is a stadium, to get rid of that stadium so we can use our ability to suit up Radiant Greninja. Or we can use a Super Switch to get out this Miltank. A Scoop Up would be nice. Let us scoop up a Drizzle. I'm sorry, I thought that Pokemon didn't have abilities. What just went on here? Okay, well I'm a little bit confused as to what went on there. I thought that Pokemon didn't have any abilities. Are you getting into that stadium? Ice Cold Shot during our opponent's next turn. Defending Pokemon cannot retreat. Let's see what we got. I want to get lucky. I just want to get lucky. We'll go ahead and put our Palkia up. If we draw any of our water energies, we are doing very well. Unfortunately, we did not. How much damage did you do? 180? Or 220? This is only the 220 Palkia. Quick Ball if we discard another card from our hand, so we'll go ahead Quick Ball, get yet another Palkia, get rid of this Battle Pass. Origin Form Palkia, and we got the 2 Star Palkias up there. Okay, so they're going to take out our Palkia, but then we'll fortunately have a Marnie ready to use. And we're actually going to go ahead and rule the region, so that way we can get the Training Court into play. Training Court will let us get some more energies. Oh, it goes into our hand, so that means they don't even get to use the Training Court during their turn. Excellent. Level Ball. It's going to probably find, I'm not exactly sure, Pyukumuku. Pitch a Pyukumuku if you do draw a card, so it's drawing a card. A little bit nervous as how the sequence of this turn is going to go. We really would have needed this Inteleon. Things would have been different if we were able to use it. Unfortunately, you can't affect the prize cards. Let's see how things go. They found another Pyukumuku. Draw another card. They've got 14 cards left in their deck. I'm not too shocked about them going through them. Another V Star, so they're going to be able to do, I'm not too sure what. Just probably just draw 3 cards with that. Down to 11 cards in their deck. Roxanne. It's going to be very useful for us in the future. Specifically if they're able to take out this Palkia. Please? Yes, please. Thank you. They choose to take out our Palkia. So now I'm not afraid of any counterattacks from them, so we're going to go ahead and put up our Origin Form Palkia. We got one of the Cross Switchers. Unfortunately, there's no use for the Cross Switcher. We'll go ahead and we will Roxanne. They are down to 2 cards again. Let's see how you like it. Okay, we've got the Origin Form Palkia. We've got a Choice Belt as well as an Echoing Horn, and a Scoop Up Net and a Tool Jammer. Let's see, they can do 180. You can do not enough. Okay, we'll be using a Scoop Up Net. We unfortunately don't have any Pokemon to evolve at this time, but that will set up our Drizzle for next turn. Tool Jammer is not very useful. We will get a energy back into play. Put it on our Palkia. We will not commit anything to the bench. I am a little bit worried. Oh, wait a minute. Subspace Swell. Let's actually think this through, because we can use our V ability now. So 260, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yes, 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 yes. Star Portal. 1, and we'll put our energy here. We'll play the Zigzagoon. We'll poke this Glaceon. I think that's actually the game. I'm not good at math. Oh, what was this? Prevent all damage. Oh, I'm such a noob. What a punt. Well, that's fine. Star Portal was very useful for us getting energy on that Radiant Greninja. Drizzle is going to be very useful for us getting some more energy onto the rest of our Pokemon. Yep, they're retreating, bringing out that Miltank. I'm not too shocked about that. Let's see, we're able to get Marnie. What do? Do you shuffle our hands? Each player shuffles our hand. We draw 5 cards and our opponent draws 4. Let's see what we can do. So I believe Drizzle is going to go ahead and find us a tool. We'll see if Drizzle finds us a useful trainer. If we have a Pal Pad in our graveyard, or in our deck, that'd be very useful. Unfortunately, we do not have a Pal Pad. Now, if we use Iridia, we can get a tool card as well. I don't see any use for any tool cards in here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a Quick Ball. Use that to get rid of something else. Or a Capricious Bucket, actually. Capricious Bucket would be very useful for us. Well, our fellow is turned off. Quick Ball. Oops, not Bucket. Quick Ball, thank you. Quick Ball. We'll Quick Ball. Discard Echoing Horn because we do not want it. We'll get a Sobble. It doesn't matter. We just want it out of our deck. We're trying to Marnie into something useful. Well, we only got one of the cross switchers, so that's not the most useful thing. Maybe get another level ball. Capricious Bucket. So we can use the bucket. Get 2 water energies. And we can start suiting up our Radiant Greninja. Level ball still does nothing for us, so we'll say done. Next turn we will use a cross switcher. If we survive, I do think we're going to survive this turn. Cross switcher will be able to go ahead and pull out their Pichapukanuku, okay. Yeah, cross switcher is going to go ahead and pull out their Starmie, least HP Pokemon they have. I don't expect this Miltank to be retreating anytime soon, so unless they're able to deal something to our hand. Miltank, it's got an energy on it. What kind of energy is this? Capture energy. Whenever you attach this, search for a basic Pokemon, put it onto the bench. Okay, great. Great. So we're going to use you. And get a cross switcher and play that. That's all that we really need. We'll get a Drizzle. You've got a 1 retreat cost, so I think we've got this game locked up right here. You want to make sure that you take 2 prize cards. Yes, we do. Cross switcher, we'll go ahead and take you out. Bring out you. We will retreat, get our Palkia, and we will use our subspace well. That was a pretty close game. I was actually very worried for a lot of that game, especially when that first Miltank came out. There is the Inteleon, the last card that we see. And you know what, that's going to go ahead and be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, leave a like, and remember to drop a subscription. If you want to see more standard gameplay, also leave a comment. But that'll be it for me today, so I hope you have a good one, and bye-bye.